Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning.
So good to have you with me on Saturday morning.
Yes, I woke up just for you and for everybody.
I know, right? Oh, come on, everybody. Let's get in here and have ourselves a beautiful day. I'm going to get this music going so that Dancy Pants downstairs can start their dancing. Beautiful day. All right. We do have people awake this morning. Look at that. Good morning, Erica. And of course, Blue Jean. You got to say hello to her before the show started.
Yes. Good morning.
She's downstairs dancing with the doggies. They love the morning song, and so they're dancing pants in the morning.
It's a groovy song. It gets me going. Oh, Suzanne.
I love.
Hey.
Morning, Suzanne. Andrea's here. Good morning.
Richard Morrow. Good morning.
It's Josie and I are doing Reiki at Love and Light today. We'll be listening to the show. Namaste, y'all, peas.
Namaste.
Oh, good morning. So good to see you, Rick. I can't wait to come in. I want some Reiki from you, Rick. Rick is now, I believe he's a Reiki master now.
Awesome. I love Reiki.
Yeah, me too. Suzanne says, what a lovely sight. Good morning, Teri and Stacy.
Morning. Oh, Rosalind's here. Good morning, Rosalind.
Good morning. You're up early on a Saturday. What you got planned for today? Hopefully something fun and exciting. It's a beautiful place Rosalind lives in. There's so much to see and do, and go out to the ocean. Oh. She lives where the ocean meets the mountain, and it's so gorgeous there.
Oh, I would love to see that. I saw a California commercial yesterday about that. The ocean meeting the mountain, and it looks like fun.
Yeah, I've got so many pictures from my time out there with the water splashing up against the rocks. It's just amazing. You know, that's my idea of paradise, because I love both. I love the mountain energy. I love the ocean energy. And when it comes together in one place, oh, that is powerful. And that's what Rosalind has. And Rosalind has an Airbnb. So any of you people that want to visit that paradise out there, just talk to Roz. I know it's an amazing place that she has out there. All right, well, let's get our heart brain going this morning so we can put two sentences together. Yeah, I love this. Yeah, I love this in the morning. Oh, Rosalind says she has wine tasting and sunshine. Come visit me.
My goodness.
Yes, I highly, highly, highly advise to go visit that area and to go see sweet Rosalind. She's a great tour guide too, and she'll tell you all about the area and all the beauty there and show you the things that are around. Deirdre, good morning, Dee. Thank you for being here. I hope I get to see you soon when I go put that peace pole in the ground.
Me too.
Yes, and you got to meet Stacy and Linda. All right, so let's go into our hearts. We touch our heart center. Slow down the breathing, slowly in and slowly back out. Then you add in love, whatever that looks like for you. Love is different to different people. To me, this family is love. So I hold all of you in my heart when I do the heart brain. Let's do this for another minute, and then all of us share what our I am story is this morning. I am happy and joyful today.
I am excited today.
I am amazed how every day gets more beautiful with the turning of the leaves in this fall season.
I am divinely guided.
I'm honored to be here with all this wonderful family.
I am as well.
And I am peace.
And I am peace.
We are the peas for peace. And oh, did you see the picture of our brick, Stacy, out in Sedona? I can't wait to get back out there and see that.
That was a great surprise to see it.
It was. I had asked Kalina Malnar, who lives out in Sedona, if she would go out and take the picture of it. And she texted me yesterday and she's like, I haven't had a chance to get back to the stupa, but I will. And I said, oh, Kalina, I just received the most beautiful picture of it. It is there. So I think she'll probably go out and look at it too and maybe take some pictures.
Awesome. Yeah, I love it.
Me too. Deirdre, Suzanne said, Rosalind's Airbnb is definitely on my bucket list. Suzanne, I hope you get to go. I really hope you get, maybe you and your daughter that lives out in South Dakota can go out to Carolina and have some time out there with Rosalind.
Take me with you.
Yeah. Well, we're going to Mount Shasta in April. So some of you might want to trickle down to Central California and visit with Rosalind out there.
Maybe me. I
Deirdre,
told my husband we're going.
yeah, Deirdre said yes. Deirdre says, I am ascending into my higher dimensional self and cells.
And so it is.
Yes.
Kathy Ann says, good morning. I am present.
Oh, good. Thank you for being here, Kathy, on a Saturday morning, and you don't have to rush off to work. Love that when you can be with us the whole time. And cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Good morning. I am so blessed to be here, and Blue Jean brings me my coffee to me in the morning. Such a treat.
Soon it'll be my turn to bring you coffee.
Yes. I can't wait to be together with you for the time we're going to spend up in Maine. I'm excited. I've never been to Maine. I've never been to Vermont either.
It'll be new for me. I can't wait.
That's right. You haven't been this far north.
No.
And you're coming at the best possible time you could come, Stacy. I mean, it's beautiful naturally, at any time of year, but right now, this is the time to be in the Northeast. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, I've been to Ohio and Virginia and West Virginia, and that's about it. So I can't wait.
You're going to be amazed. And the people that you're going to meet, I can already envision all those hugs you're going to get along the way.
I'm excited about that too. And it's funny because I've been a little nervous, not in a bad way, but just it's a long trip and, the unknown. But this morning I woke up and then all of that is gone and I'm just filled with excitement.
That's the way I was as I was leaving Florida. A little over a year ago. Oh, actually, what's today? A year and almost a month ago. There was some nervousness, and there was that thought of, oh my gosh, I'm going to drive out of here. I don't have a home to come to. And what I found is all along the country, every place I went was home. I just feel at home. And people welcome me like I'm family. And that's what's happened up here too. I had never met Jean Walensky before, but she was part of the P family, and she kept messaging me, to come here and to stay here with the Fae that are present everywhere, and the beauty and the people. And so I did. I listened to the angels, and they said, yeah, go into Vermont. And then they told me they were going to turn the leaves early and start the color so that I could see it. And I'm like, okay, I'll take you up on that offer. And that was before I knew that I was going into Maine to be with you and Linda, because Linda had mentioned it, but I thought that I was going to be in Florida in October, but the angels had other plans.
That's right. And I'm happy. So when I get home, then I get to see you again.
That's right. Yeah. We get to do some fun stuff when I come down to be with you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What else we got going on? Suzanne says, I'm excited for your all's trip. Yeah. Me too. I'm so excited for you because I know what it feels like when you travel and meet the people that are in the family. I've met so many of you already. As I look at your names, I remember your hugs. I remember sitting around talking to you and having you on the show with me doing the morning cuppa.
Yeah. Linda says we're going to be doing a mini peace tour ourselves up the East Coast.
Yeah, well, it is our journey. So you all are part of it.
Yeah.
You're part of the Peace on Earth tour. So absolutely. It's that second bus coming up.
I deleted like 8,000 pictures off my phone. I still have about 8,000 to go, so I could have room to take pictures along the way and video.
Yeah, talk to me after, Stacy, because I found this cool software that will take the pictures off of your phone and put them onto one of the little what do you call those? The cards,
Oh yeah.
SD cards. And then I have the attachment where you can put it into your computer. So I transferred the files off of my phone into my computer.
Mhm.
And I do a lot of graphics. So it's so much easier to have it on my computer where I can work with those pictures. And it frees up my phone because my phone was like, you can't take any more pictures.
Yeah,
You
that's what
can't
I
do
was
this. You can't do that. Yeah.
like. Don't tell me
So
what I.
this just makes it easy. I
All right.
know, right? I don't like when my electronics talk back to me.
Strangest thing is most of my pictures were beach, grandkids, and food.
Right. Oh, mine were from all across the country. So I didn't want to lose them. And when I figured out how to move them into my computer, I was in heaven. I'm like, oh, yay. Let me do that. You know? um, Jean is asking, does Stacy get to meet our Brookie? Well, I hope so. Y'all are coming into Vermont to meet Blue Jean, right? I
Yeah.
think that's part of the trip. So, yes, I really hope you get to meet Brookie. She is amazing. She is temporarily here on the property before she shuts down for the winter. She does landscaping. So, she'll be going for the winter into New York to be with her folks. And before that, she comes down to Florida. She'll be in Sebastian, I think, right when I'm going to be at your place. So
Yeah.
maybe we can hopefully meet up with her there. Maybe we can go fishing in Sebastian.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time. It's not too far.
I haven't either. It's not too far at all. Yeah. Becky's here. Morning, Becky.
Good morning. Oh, Suzanne says, I am courageous.
Yes, you are.
And Blue Jean says, I'm courageous.
I love those I ams.
Yeah, Kathy says, I'd love to visit Roslyn in California. Wine country is on my list to do. Let's go.
Yes, Kathy, plan that California trip with Mount Shasta in April and seeing Roslyn. Roslyn, I'm going to fill up your Airbnb, girlfriend. The peas will descend on Paso Robles.
Here we go. I would be driving though.
I think Jean's planning on driving it too. Her and Brookie. All right. Jean says, I was thinking of meeting her in Florida. Yeah, that's what we would love to do. Maybe we can meet up with her when she's in Sebastian.
I just got a vision, like on the cartoons where they have the map of the country and then it has the little fake car going doot 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 across. Everybody's going.
Yeah. Well, actually, Karen Palmer and I are working on a children's coloring book about the Peace on Earth tour. And we're calling the Angel Mobile the Peace Mobile. And there's going to be an interactive map so they can use little peace pole stickers and plot where the Angel Mobile is at. So I'm so excited. It's going to be interactive. So their job is to find out where the Peace Mobile is, and that way they can place the sticker on there. So I think it's the coolest idea ever to get kids involved in peace.
Absolutely. They need that.
They do. And that's why I'm so excited about placing this peace pole. It's going to a school in Montauk in Long Island. And kids will be seeing those words every day. May peace prevail on earth.
I wish I could be there.
Well, I'm hoping you can.
When is it?
The week of the 25th. So we're leaving Maine and we can go right into Long Island and do that.
Okay.
Because that's my plan. Go to do the peace pole and then start heading south.
All right.
Yeah. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. We were talking about you. Were your ears ringing?
Kathy, I see your message to feel free to stop by in Maryland. All right, we'll keep in touch with that for sure.
Yeah, and Kathy said April 23rd is Bob's birthday and mine is the 28th. What a great birthday that would be. Mount Shasta on your birthdays. It'd be a great place to celebrate the birthdays.
Absolutely. And it's our anniversary on the 26th of April. So one big celebration.
Absolutely. And if any of you follow Sonia, who brought in the Christ codes and teaches that, she's in Mount Shasta. So we get to meet her. I'm hoping to get her to teach that at the retreat, to be there with us and share with us about the Christ codes. Good morning, Charlie Coons. You're awake this morning. Charlie, is breakfast ready? I'm hungry. When I was staying with Charlie, he used to bring me breakfast every morning.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, he's a great cook. I pulled a Kuan Yin card for us this morning. The Spring Mother Magu. Magu, the goddess of spring, healing, and transformation, brings you blessings now. You are asked to remember that light can come from even the darkest beginnings, that spring only ever comes after winter. The challenge can be to trust that winter will end. Exploring the unknown parts of yourself will result in self-discovery and a healing rebirth within you.
I think that's
I love this card. And you know what it brings to mind, Stacey, is it's not just the earth that has seasons. We have seasons. You know, we have those different aspects that sometimes it turns dark like winter, doesn't it?
Yep. I feel like I go through that. And then when I wake up and it's like a springtime after the darkness, I just feel like I grew through something for sure.
Yeah. And sometimes we have to do that spring cleaning.
Yeah.
You know, it's important to get rid of what we had accumulated during the dark times. When we're going through something, you know, that's the dark night of the soul that people refer to. And we have to clean all that out. We have to dust things off and get rid of some belief systems. You know, I love that saying, the belief is just a thought you keep on thinking. And it's true.
Yeah. We have to also get rid of it. We have to acknowledge it, that it served a purpose, and sweep it out the door, up and away.
Yeah, absolutely. And I always say to be gentle. So if there is something that you've accumulated and it might be hard to let go of a belief, it may be a belief you've held your whole life about something being a certain way. And then when you're awake and you really start going inside and examining all that belief system that you have and where did that even come from, it may be something that you're like, oh, maybe I need to look at this. And some of it may be hard to let go of. It may be, you know, something that you were taught from a young child that things were just that way. And now you're looking at it with different eyes and a different perspective. So, just be gentle with yourself. And I always say, send it away with love. You know, we don't push things away. We don't go into any kind of resistance. But when you're doing it with a loving heart, and like you said, Stacey, say thank you. Thank you for serving the purpose that you did. Thank you for being a part of my experience. I learned from it. I grew from it. And now I'm ready to grow even more and move on from that belief. Or whatever it may be, the hurt, the pain, the sadness.
Yeah. I had to let go of friendship recently and just say, thank you for being here when I needed you, and now you're off, and that's okay. I send you with love.
It's the best thing we can do. It's healing.
It really is.
And it's not easy to let go of friendships, but sometimes there's such a clash and it's not in alignment with us anymore. It's like that energy just doesn't feel good and doesn't feel right. And so it's better to step away if you can't resolve things. Communication is the best thing to try first. Try to communicate, but then if it's just not supposed to be, it's not supposed to be.
Right.
So,
And some people believe you come from ego when you let go of friendships. Like, oh, do you think you're better than them? No, I love and respect myself. And if it doesn't feel right, then I've got to let it go.
yeah. And yeah, I've had a lot of criticism about that myself, Stacey. And, and they're like, well, what about loving everybody? Well, I do love everybody. I choose to have that self-protection, though, if that energy is not helping me, if it's not for my best and highest good, why do I want to keep something in my life that's destructive and that is constantly tearing things apart and bringing in that energy that's low vibration? So
Right.
I can love somebody and not like them.
Exactly.
And that's a huge distinction. And it's something that, we all have to look at that every once in a while. Is that really working for me? Is that in alignment with me? So,
Right.
we have Tammy with us. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning. We're going to see Tammy on our way
Oh,
up.
I'm so excited for you. I love my Tammy Fisk. That was such an amazing time when I spent a few days there with her in Virginia and got to meet Rochelle. And hopefully you'll get to meet her.
I hope so.
Yeah, let's see. Kathy says, I'm really thinking about going to Florida, Jean, because I found great airfare deals from a local airport.
Yeah, I think Sanford is having some deals now.
Yeah, sometimes those smaller airlines like Spirit and JetBlue and Allegiant, sometimes you can get some really excellent deals with them. I know I have flown from Florida up to visit family before, and it barely cost me anything. It was so cheap.
I'm not a good flyer.
Yeah, I love to fly myself. I haven't done it in a couple of years, but I do like it. I enjoy the landing, not so much the takeoff. I kind of get a little antsy with the takeoff, but coming in over a place where we're getting lower and lower and you get to see all the view up there, how things look. To me, that's so cool. And I've actually videotaped several landings out the window. There's something very powerful about that.
Have you ever seen the planes when they look like they're just sitting there, like hanging?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is wonderful.
Yeah. The first time I saw that was in Phoenix. Phoenix is such a busy airport. It's a constant up and down with those planes. I'm so amazed just watching. I'm like, oh my God, how do you all miss each other? There's so many, there's such air congestion. But I have seen that out there where it looks like they're just hovering. I'm going,
Yeah.
how do you do that? How does a plane do that?
Atlanta, it looked like it was just sitting there. I'm like,
yeah, barely moving. Yeah. Tammy says, I can't wait to see you both, and I'm going to let Rochelle know, and maybe she can join for lunch.
yes.
That would be so cool. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I think Becky was replying to our conversation about the energies when you're out of alignment with someone else's energy and it's low vibration. She says it lowers your energy as well. And yeah, I know I choose to keep my vibration high and I try to always do that. But there are those moments when, whatever you do or say, it's not going to have that effect of lifting others up also. If they're just so immersed in their low vibration that that's their path. And that's not a judgment or criticism. It's just their path. It's just where they're at that point in time.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like we said, it's just better to step away.
I get a visual of, high energy and then anchors holding
Mhm.
holding me down.
Yeah. Christina's here. Oh, good morning, sweet
Good
Christina.
morning.
That's another one that gives really good hugs.
I hope I see that one day. I hope I get one.
Yeah, Christina, I hope everything's going well with you and your family. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now with the virus, and I'm hoping that everybody's doing okay. Kathy said, I recently had to disconnect from old high school friends. I remember when you went through that, Kathy. She says, I sometimes wonder if it was right to do, but I felt it. I felt that they were not including me or welcoming me into their group. So I did what I felt was right for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's the thing, is using your intuition. Your intuition will guide you. And I always do muscle testing of one sort or another. There's many ways you can do muscle testing. And usually what I do is called the sway, the energy alignment method. So I just ask the question and let my body give me the answer, because it's the subconscious that's leading that. And that's coming from your higher self. So yeah, I'll always ask, always check in and
Mhm.
ask your intuition and your clairs what to know for real inside of you.
Absolutely. And I always say, believe people when they show you who they are.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
And
you're around somebody long enough, that always happens, doesn't it, Stacy?
yeah, they'll show you who they are. And then the funny thing is I used to spend so much time saying, oh, I don't want to be rude to that person. Maybe they're just having a bad day. But if it's a bad day after a bad day after a bad day, they're showing you who they are. That's just who they are. And that's fine. They're going through their lessons in life, and we can wish them well and send them away with love. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, yeah, you're so right. I thought it was kind of funny when I went to visit Auntie Jean in El Paso, and I think it was her, and we were talking either online or in one of the groups, and she was saying, because I've been there with her for a few weeks, I think, and she goes, she's just like she is online. And I'm like, I don't know any other way to be. But sometimes you don't know.
Right.
You don't know what somebody's really going to be like until you spend that one-on-one time. And then you see if they're consistent, if they're who they appear to be, or is there, the on-air person and the off-air person. And I've encountered that. I have seen that with my own eyes.
That's
And, it's like, yeah, but this is me, transparent, in my pajamas.
yes. I used to feel afraid to meet new people because I've been, hurt by so many throughout my life. But now, coming from love, I feel so much more confident in letting myself go, letting myself be vulnerable, because I know if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, and I can send them on their way with love, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
So the fear is just gone about meeting new people.
Yes. And Kathy said, that's an awesome testimony, Stacy. Just like we send away our physical pains away with love, we can do it with negative people as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. And Christina says, so far, so good. Thanks. I want real hugs too, Stacy. Yep. Believe it when they show you who they really are. Yeah, absolutely. When you
Yeah.
see it with your own eyes, then there's no denying it,
Yeah.
right?
Well, people know who they are. I know who I am. You know who you are. So what you show is who you are,
Yeah,
good, positively and negatively. So
right. Absolutely. And that's not to say that we don't have our human moments. I get angry, I get sad sometimes, and that's part of being human. We have those emotions. But when you're seeing something that's like really low vibration constantly, then okay, let's let that energy drift away, like the song says, drift away. I wanted to see what Jean said. Jean said, I flew 2 times a month for 17 years all over the country, and I don't ever want to get on a plane again. You know you have flown too much when porters from East to West Coast know your name, your hubby's name, your dog's name, and you know their children's name and their grandchildren's name. Well, I'm doing this. I'm doing the same thing, but just on the ground, Jean.
I'll share my funny airplane story with you when we get together. It's too long, but it's funny.
Oh, I want to hear it.
All right, I'll tell everybody. So,
okay,
my mother-in-law and I took my oldest son, who'll be 31 this month, to college in Iowa. And on the way back, we had a layover in Houston. And so there was a packed plane, and I was so excited because the gentleman that was sitting by the window, I assumed it was a gentleman. I knew at the end it was supposed to be. He didn't show up. So I moved over. So I have a window. There's a seat in the middle, and my mother-in-law is there. So we're nice and comfortable, and we take off, and we land in Fort Lauderdale. And all of a sudden, the police and FBI swarm the plane, tell everybody, sit down. They come straight to me and ask me if I'm this person's name. And I said, no. And they said, are you sure? Then why are you in the seat? And I said, because they didn't show up. And so everybody in the plane's looking around. All of a sudden, the guy, I guess he was wanted for something. And oh my gosh, I thought I was going to jail. My husband calls me and says, what's taking you so long? I'm waiting. And I said, I'm talking to the police. He's like, oh my gosh, what did you do now?
Troublemaker.
But when they got the guy, because everybody on the plane was looking forward at the police, and here's the one guy staring out the window like, don't look at me, don't look at me. So I don't know what he was wanted for, but it was kind of funny and scary at the same time. So I'm not taking anybody's seat on an airplane.
I've done it before, though. I've been on those planes where, you're in a row, like 3 seats, and you're the only person. So I always like the window seat. So if I didn't get that window seat, I'm going to move over to the window. I mean, why not?
Yeah,
but yeah, that is funny. Oh my gosh, I love that story. Thank you for making us laugh this morning. Stacy the troublemaker.
Yeah. You notice my husband, I said he wasn't surprised. He said, what did you do now? But now there's a few other little details in there, but I shortened it for the show.
Yeah. That's so cool though. Just to have excitement. It wasn't boring at all, was it?
No, my mother-in-law is looking at me like, did you smuggle something on the plane or something?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that was my first thought when you were telling us that. It's like, what do you have on you, Stacy?
They would have planted it on me because I'm a scaredy cat. I don't like to break the rules at all. Right.
Yeah. You're not the rebel. Oh, Blue Jean says, oh, we have stories to share.
All right. Can't wait.
And Deirdre says, holy crap, Stacy.
Just when you thought you knew me, Deirdre.
I know, right? Just you wait. And Linda went to go finish packing.
She's coming to my house today.
I know. I asked her yesterday if she was packed, and she goes, I have a list of what's going in where. You're better than I am, girlfriend. I just throw it in the suitcases.
The funny thing is that Linda and I are quite alike. I'm still packing, and we leave tomorrow.
Right. It'll be fun. Well, let's do some prayers. It's about that time. So if anybody has anything going on, just share that in the comments. If it's you, your family, your loved ones, the world, whatever it might look like, just share your prayer requests with us. And Blue Jean's on, and she's listening, and she has a Reiki grid downstairs. So when you place a loved one or yourself in that prayer circle, you also go into the Reiki grid. I think that's so cool. And she has inspired me. So I have this little journal that says, yes, you can. And I'm going to start writing all the prayer requests that you all give every morning. I'm going to write the names in here. So that'll be carried with me as I go about the tour. I can't believe I'm starting the second year of this tour. This is so cool, but I'll be collecting the names as I go all around the country of what we can pray for and lift you up for.
That's beautiful, Teri. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes. Christina says, I hope to hear great travel stories, Linda and Stacy.
Oh, you will. Joseph inspired me the other day when he said that his book started as just notes. So I'm going to bring along my notebook and.
Oh, absolutely. Journal, journal, journal all along the way. That's what I say. And
when
that's
we got toxic mold in our house in Coral Springs, we lost everything, all our clothing, our furniture. It was a blessing in disguise. It didn't seem like it at the time. We had children and everything, but I had all my journals in there from teenage years up to right when I met my husband. So that's a little heartbreaking, but they'll come back.
Yes, it certainly will. Yeah. So while people are putting their prayer requests in, I had opened Paramahansa Yogananda's book this morning, but I hadn't read it yet. But this is so cool. I want to read this first sentence. I will not waste my time in talking about the faults of others. If I find myself inclined to enjoy criticizing others, I will first talk loudly against myself before others. I will criticize no one unless asked by him to do so, and then only with a desire to help. So I think that is so cool because it goes right along with, we were talking about low vibration energy, and it's not a judgment or a criticism. It's just an open time to do some introspection and to maybe pull some weeds that are there in our life that's not helping us any. But this is so cool because it's a way of life of not criticizing anybody, not judging them, but just stepping away sometimes is what you have to do and recognizing the energy. So I love Yogananda, and I love how the cards from Kuan Yin, the messages from Yogananda, it all just fits together like a puzzle every day. I love that.
Can you hold up the book, Teri? What that you're reading from?
It's called, let's see if I can get it without my fuzz, Metaphysical Meditations.
Okay.
By Paramahansa Yogananda. And this book was actually published in 1936. A very old book. I've had it myself for almost 40 years now.
Wow.
The same book. It's been with me that whole time through moves and divorce and across the country and back several times now. So yeah, I love it. It is so earmarked and highlighted, and I've got little tabs and places that I want to always turn to for inspiration. Yeah, I love this book, and it is still being published. You still can get it. It doesn't look the same as this one. This one was like the 40-year ago one. It's got a different cover on it now, but it is the same book and same energy inside of it.
I have one. I think it's orange now, right?
Oh, that's the autobiography of the yogi.
Oh, okay.
That's his autobiography. This is just a very small little book. It fits in the palm of your hand. It fits in my purse and goes with me everywhere. And Christina said that was a great passage. Yeah, I think that's something. He was so wise and so spiritual. And I love listening to his words and his teachings.
Yes, I love hearing it.
So let's see if we have any prayers going on this morning.
Suzanne says, please keep my family and myself in your prayers. Prayers for our beautiful family here, Gaia, peace, love, and compassion.
Absolutely, Suzanne. And I hope you're doing well. Suzanne, it's so good to see you on the weekends. I know during the week you can't be with us, and we certainly do miss you, but I'm so happy that you're here with us today. Jean is asking prayers for Mary Jane, who's in the hospital, and I actually did get to meet Mary Jane while I was up here. She was at the Angel Circle right after I got here, and then I visited her at this beautiful place that she has called Twice Blessed. And she does a lot of good here in the community, helping people that are in need. So let's lift Mary Jane up. Prayers for our beautiful Pam, who I have also met, for Jean's incredible husband, Dave, and finding him a new helper. He needs somebody that can work. So if you're in the Vermont area, check out Dave Walensky. She's asking for prayers for Franco Di Nicola, for all of us in the Deerfield Valley, and bringing light to those who will be coming for peace, our sisters as they hit the road and come for hugs. For sweet Teri, as she leaves this haven well rested, may she bring Dave's and my love for her to all she meets for healing. Blessings this day and all days to our River Family of Light. Oh, I love that. The River Family of Light. That's really what we are.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There's a lot of last minute packers I see.
I saw that. It was Kathy and Deirdre. Yeah.
Charlie wants the link to get, I think, the book for Erica, the one you held up. I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Oh, Kathy, please pray for a safe trip from UNC Charlotte, North Carolina for my daughter, Marlena, and her boyfriend, Luke. Prayers. Oh, sorry, I lost it. Prayers for Colin, who is fighting still with the inner demons. Bob and Colin's new business called RC Auto Nation, right? Am I saying that right? I don't like
automation.
I'm sorry, Kathy. To flourish and become prosperous. I'm hoping it will take off well so that I can resign from my full-time job within 3 years. Prayers for a very safe and fun trip for our sisters Stacy and Linda. Prayers for my friend Sona, who has many health issues. Prayers for our entire Loving P family. And I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on.
That's okay. That's all right. And Stacy, I just wanted to see if you had anyone that you wanted to place in the prayer circle. I know we're putting you and Linda in there. Everybody's holding you for a safe trip.
And I'm thankful for that. I'd like to put my husband, who's going to be here alone for 2 weeks. He'll do fine, but pray for him that he, doesn't miss me too much. Prayers for my daughter, who's going to have surgery while I'm away. And prayers for my youngest, that he is on the mend, and for all of our P's and world peace.
Beautiful. Deirdre says, continue prayers for Teri and her family, for our Angelic River family and their families, for Gaia and world peace, of course.
Of course.
Thank you, Deirdre, and prayers for you as well. And I know you had been through a little bit of sickness, so I'm hoping and praying that that is all cleared up and that you're back to good health again. Thank you for being with us. So yes, please remember my family in your prayers, my biological family and my beautiful spiritual family right here, all of you. And for world peace, of course, for just our beautiful friends that are with us usually every day, Leo, Marietta, so many that remember their prayers. And like I said, I want to keep a journal of all of those prayers so we can lift them up. And Hope and Zena across the big pond.
Yes.
And praying for everything that's going on for our sister Grace Isis and Pat Moss and Kathy Caputo with Hotto Bear, and the way that that's really spreading out into the world. And prayers for this peace pole that's going to be planted, that it makes a big difference in people's lives. And yes, Kathy, missing Sally and Tony on here as well. And Marietta said prayers for God's will and unconditional love to bring peace and wellness and prosperity into our lives. And there's our Grace Isis. All I had to do was say her name. She says, thank you. And Catherine Kovacs and her husband, Michael, and her mom and her 2 cats. She always puts them in there.
Yeah. Hopefully we can see her on the way. She lives an hour from me.
I know, in St. Augustine, right?
Another beautiful place to visit in Florida.
It is. Yeah. And Tammy says, yes, prayers for safe travels for the ladies. Also would love to add a friend of mine, Kelly, who just found out she has cancer a second time. Well, let's go into our hearts. Connecting in with the breath is the quickest way to remember your magnificence. So as we go right into that high heart area, just breathe in the love that you feel here with this family. You know, we talked about the contrast this morning, the times when you don't feel that openness and that love from somebody. But I want to focus on when we do feel that. This family is so full of love and acceptance and allowing each other just to be who we are, just to open up and share our burdens and share our happy moments and our fun times and fun stories. We love each other so unconditionally. Just breathe that in. Breathe in what you feel when you come in the morning. It's what keeps bringing you back. It's what you come in for. You come in and check in on each other and share your burdens, share your joys. And right now, let's just lift all of those things that may be holding us down, that may be weighing us down, as we have those that we care about that are going through something, one of the trials, one of the dark nights that they're experiencing. So let's hold all of that energy right now, all together. When one person holds it, it feels really heavy. But when we all lift it, it's like we're the paramedics. We all know how to put our hands underneath and lift that burden up. So let's do that for each other. Let's lift the friends that were mentioned, the family members. Let's lift the peas that may be going through something. And just lift it high, asking for source energy, God the Creator, to shine a light down on all of these burdens, all these things that were lifted up today. Let's ask that they be seen and acknowledged and answered for the best and highest good of each person. And I see the angels here. I see them surrounding us all. I'm feeling that bubble of protection already going around Stacy and Linda and that vehicle they'll be traveling in, and the loved ones that are staying behind, taking care of business while they're off on this beautiful journey to explore and to experience more love. Just seeing the angels go into each person who has something physical going on, touching you in a way that's going to help you start healing inside. All healing begins with those cells inside your body. So as Archangel Raphael comes around to you, if there's something going on, there's something physical or emotional or mental or spiritual, just allow those cells inside to start coming to perfection. When we do the heart brain, that's the very beginning. That's opening up the brain to work with those cells and to help them be the best they can be. So just envision that for yourself. If there's a place that you hurt, there's something, some kind of pain or ache going on, just allow the healing to take place inside of you. Just breathe it in, let it go wherever it needs to go. That's the power of energy healing. It goes where it's needed. So as you breathe in the breath, it's going to go to that place. Maybe it's your back, maybe it's your leg or your knee or your foot, whatever it might be. Just allow the energy to flow there. Let it start the shift. Sometimes it's a gentle, slow shift that happens. Sometimes it shifts immediately just by receiving that hit of the energy. So just allow whatever is happening inside of you to happen. Allow the love coming from everyone that's gathered here to help you to be seen, to help your pain, or your sorrow or whatever it is, to help it to be released. That feels really good. I'm feeling like a calmness now. The waves aren't crashing into the shore anymore. It's like just a calm energy, like a still lake. Just look at that. Envision looking down into that calm, clear water and seeing your reflection there. See what it looks like. Do you have a smile on your face? Are you giving forth love to yourself? Breathe that in. Keep that reflection in your mind all day long, that what is on your face is what you're showing out to the world. So put that smile on there. Sometimes we don't feel like smiling. Sometimes if we're hurting, and especially if it's an emotional hurt, it makes it harder to smile. But when you decorate your face with that smile, you're really putting your light out to the world. You're helping others to see love. And that's what the smile does. It shows them unconditional love and acceptance. So make a difference out in the world. You can do that so simply. It doesn't cost you a thing. You go about your day. Even those people that you live with, give them a smile. Show them love. And as you're out and about, yours may be the only smile they see today. It may be the only ray of light that comes into their life. And let's smile at each other as we do our heart telephone today. We have such beautiful energy that has come together. Let's do our heart telephone. I'm going to see if Stacy will lead us in that.
All righty. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Such joy to come together in the morning. So let's get out of here so we can get on with our day and go out there and spread some sunshine into the world. I love you all so much. Yes. Love, love, love. So let's have a beautiful day, everybody. Time for Dancy Pants. In a hurry. Oh, you better come down. Just on the fun. It's Bob's wake-up song. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. It's a beautiful day. Up, up, up. Come on, let's play. Oh, we got plenty of time. On the fire. It's a beautiful day, yay! It sure is. Come on, let's play. A beautiful day already. Oh, Bob's up. That was Bob's wake-up song. Awesome. And The cats are even dancing this morning. Yes, it is such an amazing, beautiful day. Stacy, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for coming up north so I get to see you, and all the P's along the journey can see your beauty and your warmth, you and Linda. And just blessed, blessed trip, my friend.
Well, thank you. And thanks for having me again. I love it every time I'm on. It's so much fun.
Yes. And for a couple of weeks, you all get to see her with me if she wakes up. you get to see her and Linda on the morning show. So that's going to be exciting over the next couple of weeks to see what the girls have gotten into.
I want to bring a duffel bag and smuggle some leaves home.
There's plenty of them up here. Trust me. They'll be glad to give them up. All right, let's get out of here and go have a beautiful day. We love you all so much. And we say,
Namaste, y'all.
I love you so much.
Love you.
Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.